Well, Happy New Year, Taurus. Welcome back. Welcome back to Silky Intuitive, and I'm Nan. I was going to say Nancy, but I haven't gone by Nancy since, oh shit, since I was a kid. So that's a slip up. But, so let's take a look at Taurus 17. I'm still having a hard time with that one. Yeah, I have redone the videos. I have just totally backed off of doing the whole year outlook. For me, it just wasn't formulating properly. I just couldn't wrap myself around getting that far out because honestly, I kept on having the feeling that I didn't even want to look into next week, let alone look at the entire team. So I kept backing down from it. But I'm back. And we're going to look at January for you guys. I just need one sip of tea. I am borderline catching something all week. So, all right, here we go. Now, I'm going to do another quick shuffle or two on this. Taurus. Happening for Taurus 17. We just wrapped up Capricorn's video, and thank goodness they're resolving some things on that side. Let's take a look at what's going on with Taurus 17. I've got the John Holland Tarot, and we're going 6 cards down, but I have to show you I love the energy at the bottom of the deck. This is really, Taurus, about you trusting your gut. Going with your gut instincts. Where he is asking you, pay attention to your intuition and beware of people who keep secrets. 6 down. Shadow. Again, beware of people who keep secrets. Secrets may be a very important part of what is manifesting itself for you for February. Sacrifice. Now here's your third major arcana. Now I'm starting to get the feeling that you guys are being divinely guided, number one. When we see the shadow card, that is our moon. When we have intuition, that's our high priestess, and sacrifice is the hangman. So we're really absorbing some very powerful spiritual energies. But where all of this energy is taking us, maybe taking us to a place in the past. For some Taurians, this could be a relationship from the past. Maybe it was a relationship where you made some sacrifices. Maybe you were kind of stuck in a bad place with that situation. Maybe that person kept secrets. Maybe that person lied to you at some point. Emotional withdrawal. Well, whatever the secret was, it kept you in a place of solitude. I almost feel like you're parting ways with old emotional baggage that doesn't suit you anymore, and maybe you're trying to look forward, but you can't because there's a memory of love that is still lingering for some of you in the month of February. But we also have love begins. Now, I'm going to say that this could be a repeat relationship, someone you had experienced in the past, maybe coming through again one more time. Or we could be talking about a brand new love after a period of maybe isolation, solitude, sacrifice, maybe detaching from love for a long period of time. Because maybe the memories have been really kind of painful because of the secrets that people were keeping from you. It looks like we have something new coming along regardless of what happened there. Like I said, this could be a relationship from the past that you had been in a state of, that we had been in a state of mental conflict over in the past. This is, though, making choices, maybe choosing a different way of thinking, a different way of approaching things, a different way of looking at our fears, looking at the things that we struggle with internally, and readdressing the way that we feel about some things. So I think for some of you, there's a feeling for me that there's some reflection going on for Taurus around a relationship from the past. A situation where maybe both of you made a lot of sacrifices, but along the way there were also a lot of secrets kept between the two of you. But there's this conjuring of memories going on for you in the month of Aries. Now, Aries is a month we're supposed to move forward. We're supposed to look forward at what is coming our way. But what I feel for a lot of Taurians, it's going to be a very internalized month. We have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, those memories of love that can emotionally keep you tied up to things that happened in the past. Some of you are being emotionally trapped by the past, and that's what the mental conflict is about. So we have some withdrawal, although there's something new that is wanting to be looked at for Taurus coming up in January. Now, it could be so new that you don't really see it for what it is yet. I mean, it could be at such infantile stage for you that you don't even really pick up yet that it's the beginning of love, because really some of you are really tied up in this mental conflict from the past. Now, the new person too trying to come in may also be an element from the past. I almost feel like there's this triangulation here that tells me that part of this emotional withdrawal for Taurus may be connected to this person, this memory of love from your past that may be trying to come around again. It's just a thought, but it's almost plausible. Now, let's see what these are. Not the Sibylla. These are, the Gypsy Oracle. Wow, okay, well, we see that something wants to be talked about. Interesting, okay, we're going to take these. Not those. Yeah, I've been using bed because honestly, the other room is a winter wonderland, Christmas presents and crazy in the other room, grandkid and all, you know. And so that's kind of nuts in there. Plus, this room has the best energy in the house, I think. Got a beautiful big bay window, and I'm just so thrilled with the energy that comes through here. Plus, I love the perspective. I can see everything. For me, that alone speaks to gaining clarity. So, okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at our clarifiers with our Gypsy Oracle. Maybe we can find out about the lies, the sacrifice, the emotional withdrawal, and this mental conflict and how it's all connected. Okay, so we start out with a person of business. He's represented here by the Merchant. But this is kind of just your thinking person. But they're always thinking, how do I grow? How do I develop? How do I change this? How do I make that better? What's going to be the best way forward to bring in more profit? So we're dealing, and I think for this love situation, we may very well be dealing with a business person, a person of business, someone who knows business inside and out. Now, this person, on one hand, they have an eye for younger people, or younger women if you're talking about a man. And maybe the attraction to you for this conflicted individual is that you are unlike the type that he usually is attracted to. I almost feel that this is a man, a more mature man, but he has an eye for younger, but at his stage in life, possibly the younger women, frankly, are harder to get because maybe he's got that 5-year-old tummy punch and his hair is falling out. And the young girls aren't as attracted to him as they used to be. And maybe that's part of the conflict that he's got going on here because he's dealing with someone who's more mature. The room. The room can talk about maturity. It can talk about communication. It can talk about communication closing down. It can talk about someone who, at a very mature stage in their life, they have decided to walk away from love. But he's attracted to that, which is something totally unlike what it is that he's been attracted to before. The consolation, the messenger, and the service person. So here we have, probably, I'm guessing, sometime in the month of, maybe a message was received. And actually it was probably for someone, not sure all of you, but for someone, Taurus, it came in the form of a gift. And it was accepted as a token of appreciation for someone's service. But we've got someone who's trapped in their mental conflict. So they're not seeing this gift for what it really was, whether it was a gift or a message or an act of kindness. It was a gift that was actually given out of a token of love, but maybe not really looked at that way. One moment, please. I want to get tea. I'm having a little bit of a scratchy throat day. All right. The old woman. She talks about an ongoing situation, changes coming to that ongoing situation. And I have been disputed on this before. People just say that the old woman represents change. Yes, the old woman does represent change, but what kind of change? She represents, to me, a kind of change that builds up over a very long period of time. Sometimes it's mental conflict. Sometimes it's secrets and lies. And sometimes it's sacrifice through emotional withdrawal. But these are experiences that this person has developed over a good amount of time. So for me, she's changed. She's long-awaited change for someone. And this memories of love now almost tells me that this person is in conflict over a situation that for someone has been building for a long period of time. The old woman is next to Fortune, and she's next to the Sweetheart. And like I said, it's connected to this Love Begins card. For me, it talks about a memory of love that has taken a very long time to come back into someone's life. But it's back, and the experience is back. And we've got someone, maybe even a gentleman, and I'm seeing again the blue eyes of this man, and the receding hairline, for me, almost talks about the maturity and almost the look of the man. Now, okay, I think that this change, this very fortunate change that's been so long awaited, is this new love. For me, it's the only way to look at this for Taurus. This new love that's actually coming in for you. Okay, now I'm going to read these three separate from this because it's a different situation. Some of you are waiting for another individual to finish their personal business so that you can move forward with what it is that you desire from the relationship. Misfortune card talks about the Tower, the end of one thing so that something new can begin. It can often come on a very swift moving energy. yet it brings a rising. It brings a rebirth to someone's life in general, but it can bring life something totally different than anything you've ever seen before. That the changes in this merchant, who has possibly been only attracted to younger women in the past, is now looking at his situation with new eyes. Because maybe, like I said, for this maturing man or woman, let's be honest, or woman, that attracting what they used to desire in a mate doesn't what comes their way anymore. And that takes this person by surprise. They're shocked almost by what they find themselves suddenly attracted to. And it's unlike anything that they have ever been attracted to before. It's a very strange situation developing for Taurus. Now, Taurus, we have the friend, the Lord, and the joyfulness. So this budding friendship that we have been slow to start for even both people, because he is in a mental conflict over this mature woman that he's met that is so unlike anyone he has ever met before. But of all the surprises that he finds in this world, it's that this new friend, this more mature woman, brings joy and love into his life. Joy and love that he never expected to find. And if some of you, and I'm getting this message that if some of you have been separated or parted from a love attraction over the past month or two, it's because you frightened the hell out of them. If you are more mature and you're attracted to someone who is normally attracted to younger people, they find themselves attracted to you, but what their real issue is what to do about it. Because it's unlike anything that they have ever felt before. To Taurus, that is an extremely interesting scenario for you guys. I want to take a romance angels for you just because of that. That was kind of freaking crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's take a romance angel for Taurus. All right, Taurus. I think oh man, what have we got here? We've got 4. All right, let's see what we've got. First, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Older gentleman, usually attracted to younger woman, now finds himself attracted to that mature man. Or a mature man? Possibly. That was no slip. That's for one of the gays. That was a special message. That man, who is usually attracted to younger men, and you're more mature, you are going to find yourself in the middle of something really good, guys. Go for it. Okay, so that kind of heart-to-heart conversation is coming through for you guys, too. All right, now, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, like I said, you are something so unusual from what this person is usually attracted to. You actually have scared the living shit out of them when you met them. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So no matter what kind of a fuss this balding old gutty fart, I'm sorry, no matter what this, okay, I have to backtrack on that last statement. I'm rolling it back. Whatever this maturing gentleman has to put up a stink about, It's all right. Just show him who you are. Love yourself first, because he will love you just for that alone. And now, unrequited love. Now, this just does not make sense, because here we have chemistry, heart to heart. Love yourself first. Because there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Oh, what a bunch of crap that is. Disregard. I told you, I only take 3 messages. This was the poop in the pile. We're getting rid of that one. So, there you go. Look at all of this energy. That was just a bunch of nonsense. It snuck itself in. Love yourself first. That maybe, you know what? I'm going to say something here about this message. It's unrequited love within yourself, some of you. Some of you need to get, and thank you, Michael, for pushing this forward. Some of you need to get dressed up, get out there, and strut your stuff, because you've been unattractive to yourself for far too long. And how the hell are you going to expect anybody else in this world to love you unless you are in love with you? So there you go. Okay? Take this to heart. Listen to it. Okay? Work on yourself. This isn't about an attractiveness to anybody else. I know people, you guys are gorgeous. You're beautiful. I have seen your pictures. God dang. I tell you what, some of you guys are major. So I don't believe this for a second. This is you guys not loving yourself enough to allow yourself to go there. So if you are finding yourself in a relationship or being attracted to someone who you would have never been attracted to, say, years ago, somebody new is coming along. And that new, more mature, more knowing, more committed, more responsible, more sturdy, more grounded in what they want, more secure in who they are, and probably a lot more experienced in the sack than some of those younger people who are just kind of feeling their way through things, well, so to speak. Anyway, this is so brand new. Embrace it. Embrace it. There's something really good coming for Taurus. Now, Taurus, if you want to go over to Vimeo and look at you guys want to go over to the Vimeo channel and take a look at the team forecast for love. Go on over. Take a look. It might resonate. I don't remember what the hell I said. I produced that 3 weeks ago. But go take a look at what the year ahead in love looks like for you. But whatever you got brewing here, it's all about love for you guys, Taurus, in the month of February. Let's see what comes up in February. If you want a reading before then, get a hold of me through the Weebly website. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And everybody who loves you. And peace.